Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening everybody. While the kettle's boiling, I thought I'd just come up and show you what we have been working on. Most of you will have seen this, of course. But this is what we're going to be continuing to work on today. We've just got the path, this area of foliage here on the bank, and of course this bit, and then we shall be done. Also, it's probably worth mentioning, for those of you that are interested, of course, that I'm going to be having a new website built. I'm having a new website built. You can find me at www.shopmichaeljamessmith.com. Description is, the website is in the description. Go along, sign up for the newsletter. It's not live yet, the actual website, but you can sign up, and hopefully I'll see you there too. So I'm just going to start adding just a few more of the details in here. And in particular, I just want to add some darks. If you can see here, there's definitely a transition between that darker area of water and this light bit here. Where it's been blocked in, there's almost like a solid light line across here. And I'm just going to darken that in places. And I've gone back to using that manky old brush there, Series 302, which, by the way, would have looked like that at one point. So you can see it's been worn down and chopped about and all sorts there, but that works well for doing small areas en masse like this. So just putting in just a few little areas of dark there, just a bit of contrast. Not going to do too much of that, but just breaking up that kind of more solid line that you can see there. Okay, so now I've done that. I don't really want to do any more than that. I'm now going to add some more of the lighter areas. And I'm going to start with, in fact, I was going to start with a series 7711, but I think I'm going to go with the size 2. And I've thinned this paint down, and I'm just putting in sort of rough leaf shapes there. Just getting some detail in just with the tip of the brush. Of course, as with everything else, it's just a case of building it up, not trying to get it all finished in one go. There are so many different colours and tones there. It'd be difficult to all do it in one hit. We'll go over it a few times. I'll exhaust this colour and then I'll mix up a slightly different colour and we'll go again. Finished. We're going to do the path, but I think we're going to do that at the end. What I'm going to do now is work on this little area here. That shouldn't take too long. It's the lightest part of the painting, I would say. Lighter than the tree here. So what we're going to do is introduce some of the darks, not too many, and then add the highlights afterwards. Let's get working on that now. This shouldn't take too long, this area now. So let's find the right brush to put in these darker areas. So I've just mixed up a mid-green. Let's just see how that looks. That's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. And I'm using, well, the writing's come off of here, so I can't really tell you, but let's find an equivalent. There's a new version 2055, size 2. You can see how that's been chopped about as well. Probably not super important what brush you really use for this bit here. We just want to be careful that we don't go too mad with this colour here, because we want that lighter colour to still be able to utilise that. We don't want to have to totally rework it. You go too dark and then you spend the rest of your time trying to lighten it back up again. So I think that's probably about as dark as we need to go. Now let's start working from the top down. I mean, there's this area here is certainly more grass, but we've got foliage in this part. So I'm going to build that foliage area up and then we'll bring down the grass here. And then of course we've got loads of leaves and all sorts of bits in there as well, sticks and things. So let's start building up on that right now. Okay, so back to a slightly newer Series 2055 here. We're going to use a similar technique to the one we used with these trees here, with this area. So mix up a nice light colour. And once again, just using the very corner of the brush, we're going to just start building up on the details. And now to do the grass. I'm going to use another fan brush here. Once again, we are going to favour the manky old fan brush that I used earlier. Let's just see what we can do here then. So just put a hint of the grass in, I think, to begin with, and then what I may well do is add to it with a different brush, because it's really quite messy in the photograph. And very, very light. Okay, so coming to the end of the picture now, just this path left to do. I'm using the Tree and Texture Series brush here just to get a little bit of detailing in there before we go in with the highlights and of course the leaves. So just giving it a bit of a mottled look, slightly darkening it, not too much. And that's giving us the texture of that path quite well, actually. That brush. Okay, that's the darkening done. Now to add the highlighted areas.
just concentrating on the lighter areas at the moment. The areas that are in shade we'll go over with a different colour for the highlights. Alrighty, let's now add some of these fallen leaves. Once again, with the fan brush. Going in with the darker shade first.
Well, it's been an absolute pleasure, as always, to have you here with me today. Hope you enjoyed that. I hope you learnt something from it. Hope that it's been of benefit to you. And if it has, please give it a thumbs up or comment if you feel like it. But if you want to see more videos like this, if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Help me out. Give me some support. And I'll see you in the next episode, which will be at some point next week, I suppose. Have a good evening, and I shall see you soon. Bye for now.